Hello. Taco. Thank you. Alright, we're back in the movie shelf. What up, Blue? Let's see, I can't remember what I showed on that last one. I can't remember if I mentioned this. The Psycho movie collection. 4 movie collection. I love the original. It's very, of course, a classic. I also love the sequels that came out back in the day. I think they came out at least 20 some years later. To me, those sequels were really well done. It has Psycho, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4, and I think Psycho 4 was actually a TV movie for Showtime at that back in the day. Of course, in the not so good remake, Bates Motel was way better than this remake. I just don't like that movie, and of course I have it because I have the original one. Sometimes you gotta have certain stuff. You have to have bad remakes because you have the original. It's one of those kind of moments. And I actually just rewatched this one not too long ago. I honestly forgot how good this one was. Cabin Fever. I'm doing okay, Taco. Then we got... This is actually... I don't even know what country this was from. Or that I got this Blu-ray from. But it's Cabin Fever 2, and it's region free. I am from Delaware. See, this is what I mean by this is what I mean about remakes. They released this one, they remade it 13 years after the first movie. It's just why? Why did you do that? Why? And the first one's not even that old. 2003, 2? When was it? 2003. So, that did not make any sense that they did that. Yes, Cabin in the Woods, that was pretty good. I loved that one. And of course I have some cool nostalgics right here. First Terminator, and then Terminator 2. Which, honestly, Terminator 2 was a lot better than the, I think it's probably the best one in the franchise. Thank you, Caitlin, and thank you everyone that's sending me gifts. What else I got? I got some of these ones. Some of the Family Guy trilogy that came out, Blue Harvest. That. And It's a Trap. It's that Star Wars spoof they did back in the day. My boyfriend said you're very handsome. Well, I'm not into that, but thank you. Yeah. Got Big Fat Liar. Childhood right there. Hi, Sasha. Just move the phone right there. Anything else cool? This one right here, I know everybody's going to be like, well, what is this movie? This was a movie I remember, I think it was 2004? At the time, wait, did I send her by accident? Anyway. It was at that time Walmart was like, they had like these kind of like slim like paper case like DVD cases, and I remember my mom buying this on DVD, and I loved it. I even interviewed the director a couple years ago, and now we're like good friends. There was a movie called Near Death. I've always thought it was a pretty cool movie. And then got these ones, Anatomy, right here. The first one's pretty cool, but the second one, yeah. How old are you? I'm 27. Anatomy movies are pretty cool. They're like German movies, I believe. But I know the second one was where you had to read the subtitles. Got Let the Right One In, then, which is actually the original, and then Let Me In is the remake. Honestly, the remake is actually pretty cool, but there's something about like the bullying that happens. Like there's terrible bullying that happens in this movie, and it just like overwhelms me. So I don't watch this one that much. It's just like there's some movies I have where there's like a bunch of like abuse and bullying. I just like the movie Precious. It's a great movie, but like all the scenes with Monique, it's just like you have to turn it off because it's just so overwhelming. To me, it was. What else we got? Monster House. I don't think I've seen that one. I have to check that out then. Got Cat's Eye. This is actually a cool little movie. Has a very little Drew Barrymore. No, I didn't even know there was a show of that. I gotta check some of the stuff out you guys are talking about. And we got Cat's Eye. Twilight Zone, the movie. Yeah, it was a really cool, of course, like, her character's not till later on in the movie. It's really hard to explain, but it's an interesting movie. Stephen King, was it? Yeah, Stephen King did that one. And of course, as a fan of this series, I have pretty much all of the Chucky movies in standalone Blu-ray. We got the original Child's Play. We got Child's Play 2. Oh, wow. We got Child's Play 3. The Bride of Chucky. Seed of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, and the TV series, seasons 1 and 2, and so I haven't yet to watch it, season 3, and the remake. So, guys know I've just been a big fan of that for the series for a number of years. think I was actually 2 years old when I watched the first movie. There's been a lot. There's 7 movies, and there was 3 TV seasons, or TV shows, or seasons of the show, and then they remade it. So, now there's talks about there being another Chucky movie, so it's just like, good lord. You know, Brad Dourif, and he's still got the voice to this day, so he does a great job with the voice. What else we got? This one was absolutely insane. It was called Scorned. I think Mom introduced me to that. Thank you. And of course, you know, I have to talk about these ones since the new one is coming out next year. Miss K. And we're back at the movie shelf. Can't remember what I showed on here exactly from the last one on this shelf meeting. Of course, we got like some of the Scream movies right here. The first Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream 5, Scream 6. I cannot wait for Part 7, and now there's going to be a Part 8. We got a Scream 7 coming out in February, and then there's going to be a Scream 8. It's like, good lord, like, how many are they going to do? And hopefully they're not messing up this franchise, you know. But, you know, Wes Craven is the original. I try my best to keep him as... I keep him, like, as organized, like the ones I'll often watch, meaning. Then the TV series that came out, MTV's TV series. Let me see what else I got, because I got quite a bit. Favorite TV show? Dexter, of course. And Bates Motel. I have a lot of cool shows I like watching. There's like some 90s stuff I like watching. Blue's Clues is one of them. Goosebumps is another one. There's a bunch of stuff I like watching. I know, it was almost 9 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. Good one, Blue. Yeah. My clues, huh? We'll talk about the TV show. Anyway. It's almost 9 years ago. Yeah, his clues. Was that Movie Stop actually closed down like almost 9 years ago. It was one of my favorite stores. I remember this was one of the last Blu-rays I bought there. Pretty interesting movie. It's called Dressed to Kill. This one was interesting. The Banana Splits movie. I've never actually thought it was kind of weird that Warner Brothers put it out. Because usually, like, when Warner Brothers does, like, a direct-to-video movie, it's supposed to be referencing, like, something, like a show, or maybe, like, a reboot or something. But apparently it was based off a 1969 show that came on back in the day. Which I've never even heard of. I don't even know why, but I never have. And they turned it into a horror movie. Juno. Right there. Paws off mic. I actually just watched that about a month ago. Very, very good movie. What else I got? Got Fatal Attraction. I did watch the TV series that came out from Paramount Plus. There's just something about, like, when they do these TV shows, like, they turn movies into, like, TV series. I watched that the day I found that I was pregnant with Aaron. Oh, that's cute. How many do I got? So many. I lost count. Probably, we're going to say probably about 1,000 now. Yeah, but they turned it into a TV show. There's just something about, like, movies getting turned into TV shows. It doesn't work. And I think after probably, like, the third, fourth episode, I kind of turned it off. I was just getting bored. So, it was the same thing with the I Know What You Did Last Summer show. I was just, like, so bored from it. But, of course, I wanted to watch the whole thing. Because I kind of wanted to know, like, what their take was on, like, who the killer was, and I don't know. I sold the Blu-ray. Most likely not going to watch that again. But I can't wait for the new one that comes out. So this one right here, this is actually, I thought, one of the better remakes, the Amityville Horror remake, which I'm not like a huge fan on the Amityville movies, but the original one's okay. It's more slow, but this one right here with Ryan Reynolds, who was the lady's name? Melissa George. Which I like this one. This one was more of like a fast pace. Yes, I love both of those movies, Insidious and Sinister. Those are great ones. What else do I have? This was the very last movie I bought from that store, from the movie stop store before they closed, which was John Carpenter's Village of the Damned, the remake. I think Christopher Reeve was in this one, I think. I want to say this came out like weeks before his accident happened. Yeah, it was pretty crazy about what happened. Rest in peace to him. Ooh. Here's some more stuff right here. There's a cool little classic right here. The Birds. And they did The Birds. They did The Birds Part 2, which was actually a TV movie. Not as good as that one, of course, but let me see. I have a steelbook of It Follows. I think this cover is way better than the cover that they had when it came out. This kind of like has like an 80s style kind of like look. Which one's the... Stand By Me. The 25th anniversary edition. I know there's probably other editions that came out over the years. This Blu-ray came out in 2011. Yeah. Very, very cool. I've always loved that one. And this one right here, the only reason I have this one because It's Beavis and Butthead, the complete series. Had those sets that came out back in the day when they came on, those volume sets that came out on DVD. They didn't release every single episode. This set right here has every episode that was not released on those DVDs, so that's mainly why I have it. Some of those episodes that never made it to the DVDs were actually pretty funny. Yeah. Urban Legend is a cool one. Let's see what else I got. Oh, okay. These ones actually looked pretty good on Blu-ray. I'm so happy to. I love that movie. I don't have it on Blu-ray because I watched it so many times back at the time. But great movie. So happy to own these ones on Blu-ray. I don't know if they could still be in print. I think you could still get them on Amazon or something. I got some of the Forensic Files on Blu-ray. I think these are all the releases that came out. Each one comes with 8 episodes. Here's Volume 1. Two. And 3. It's a cool little show I always like watching. Oh. This is a movie. Used to scare me back in the day. Mom also recommended this one to me. I watched it. I was 7 at the time. I think it was actually one of Jim Henson's last movies. It was The Witches on Blu-ray. I haven't seen that in forever. Some of these ones I need to rewatch. Some notifications. Trying to see what else do I got. Ooh. We got Apollo 18. I thought I felt something come out. Casino. It's another movie that was Mom's favorite. Casino. The Last Exorcism. I got a cat and a bird. Indian Ringneck. Got The Silence of the Lambs. It's another good one I like watching. See, down here on this last shelf, there's dust. This one, I can't even remember what happened in this one. I do remember liking it, obviously, because it's in my shelf. Blood Rage. It's supposed to be a Thanksgiving movie, and from what I remember, in a sort of a way, it is. My Bloody Valentine, the original, and then the Bloody Valentine remake. So, thank you, Taco. Wait, did I just see Jess come in here? Yes, I did. How are you doing, Jessica? Yeah, this was at that time when, they released a lot, Jessica Nicole, blonde hair Jess. I don't know what her last name is exactly. No, Jessica, the other Jessica, Jessica Dunnigan, has not been on my lives in quite a while. But, yeah, this was at that time, like, and 3D is like dying. This was at that time where a lot of everything that was coming out. Well, anyway, a lot of things at that time was coming out in 3D. There's my cat right there. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Okay, what I was saying was, this was at that time when they were releasing stuff in 3D, and this was kind of like that 3D, what it looked like at that time. And I can't even get into 3D anymore now, because I can't remember what was the last 3D movie I watched, and it just gave me such a migraine. I could not get... Maybe it's because I'm getting too old, so I just can't get into them anymore. We got Joyride there. And this was a movie, I remember my mom had this crusty old VHS tape. I mean, it tore up on our VCR like years ago. I can't remember what exactly happened to it, but I remember this movie. It was called Hellhole. It's like a movie I have not watched in, like, I think 2021 is when I bought this Blu-ray. So, I do remember the transfer was kind of weird. But yeah. What else do I have? We got Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. I got American Psycho 2. The Dorm That Dripped Blood. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I love The Mask. It's like a great movie. And we got Airplane 1 and 2. We got The Night of the Living Dead remake. Yeah, there's a lot. You know what, let me just go through like what I have. Or what it looks like, the shelf. Flip camera. And then there's stacks behind these ones. So yeah, That's just only half of it, Blue. That's half of it. I've always been like a DVD and Blu-ray thing. That's okay. Am I going in clear now, Taco? You're still on? Oh, I think I see you. I think you're still on. And so, the original Night of the Living Dead. And we got, Terror Train. Jamie Lee Curtis. What's cool about this movie is David Copperfield makes a guest appearance in this one. He plays like a magician in the movie. We got Space Jam. Yeah. And Space Jam's pretty cool. We got Wayne's World 1 and 2. God, so much dust on these movies. Oh my goodness. Apparently I haven't been back here in like a while. Christine, the Killer Car movie. John Carpenter, I believe. Yeah, John Carpenter. It was Stephen King, but John Carpenter later directed the movie. Yeah. And The Descent. Now Jessica's on a Jessica's Live, apparently. I love Austin Powers. I have the Blu-ray of that, but it's in another shelf. Yeah. Yeah, Jessica, the one that was just on here a few moments ago, now she's on Alive now. I'm getting to this shelf right here. There's more DVDs up there. I did. So beautiful. Now down here is like kind of like, yeah, I got some more like TV show related stuff. Like Forensic Files. I think back there is Judge Judy. Homicide Hunter, Hoarders. So much stuff back in the day. And then these ones are actually from the UK. Those Goosebumps DVDs are actually from the UK. I think they're Region 2 locked, I do believe. Go back up there. So much stuff. Yeah. And it goes deep back there, so I don't feel like I'm going back in there. Dragon stuff. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. I liked how they were starting to release these Mr. Rogers, they were like each DVD set that were coming out, they were coming in like 30 episodes. Wish they still did that. They haven't done that in a couple of years. I have some childhood stuff up here. And this was a weird movie back in the day. I don't even remember how I came across this. This is Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. This was like that at that time. They were spoofing a lot of like horror movie. Like, of course, the main spoof was Scream. It was mainly. I think it was trying to rip off Scary Movie because it came out the same time Scary Movie did. This is what happens when you have so much stuff. It's hard to put stuff back. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Trying to see what else I got to show. I'll probably just go on to the next shelf, actually. We're gonna go to the next shelf. Oh yeah. I think you're talking about an episode of Cops. Alright. So we're going 3 deep in here. There's even more stuff. Yeah, it's actually, that episode's actually on one of those the Cop DVDs I have. Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right. Let's see what we got. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh. Taco, if you're still in here, here it is. All 3 movies. Hopefully, maybe they'll do a 4th. I'm hoping. So this one right here, this one was... I do remember this one. This one was very disappointing. It just wasn't the kind of movie I was expecting. Cheech and Chong's animated movie. I'm so disappointed with this movie. Because thing is, it's called Cheech and Chong's animated movie. Cheech and Chong are barely even in it. It's barely even about them. So I don't even know why I even have it. Yeah, it's alright. It was disappointing. Got Candyman, the UK Blu-ray. One thing I like to share, looking at this makes me want to cry. This was actually the very last movie I watched with Mom. 6 days before she passed away. This is the very last movie we watched. And when we watched this one, it was actually on the day she went to the hospital and never came home. Lady Sings the Blues. Very last movie. I just thought I'd share that for a moment. We watched a lot of stuff, and that one will forever be the last one. Anyway, let's Scream for Help. It's like a British horror movie or something. It was actually pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah, the day we watched that was also the day she went to the hospital. Yeah. The original parent. This was another one of her favorites. I think she showed this to me. I even still have her old VHS back in the day. The original Parent Trap. We got some non-Disney stuff. We got All Dogs Go to Heaven and Anastasia. Transfers, not the greatest, but love both of those movies. I think you can actually get it at Walmart for like $5 or something. There's so much stuff. That's actually what I will do. Up. Going old school right here. The original King Kong from 1933. 1933. We're going old school. original Piranha. We got Aquamarine. Hopefully one day I'll get JoJo to sign this. Not JoJo Siwa. I don't know how you say her last name. This JoJo right here. The only person in that... Well, actually two people I've met that was in that movie. Sarah Paxton was one of them, and the other one was Tammin Sursok. We got Zodiac, which I believe this one was out of print on Blu-ray for a while. Great movie. We got The Secret of NIMH. I love animated movies on Blu-ray. This transfer is awful. It's so grainy. It's just terrible on Blu-ray. I love the movie, but the transfer is not that good. Got She's the Man. Earth Girls Are Easy. Nah, you're not terrible, Blue. You're not terrible. You're cool. That movie on Blu-ray is just like, oh. There's something else I saw I was going to show. Oh. Now, from a couple years ago, I think Jessica Dunnigan, she was telling me, I can't remember what she said. I think she was telling me that the school that this movie took place in, her brother went to the school where this movie was filmed. That was the movie Kindergarten Cop, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Another great movie. Yeah. Ooh. Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. And then, it's crazy that, you know, the events that happened in this movie actually happened. The Bling Ring. That was, like, insane. There's some other cool stuff I got. We got Gone Fishing with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover. We got Ghost Rider. Alright, we got 30 Days a Night. This one, I just found out. Apparently it went out of print. I have no idea why. Yeah. I love the movie. You know, I grew up with the show. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. I've only met one person from the show. Amy Jo Johnson, the pink Power Ranger. Let's just go ahead and say my meet and greet with her was absolutely weird. Bizarre. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. It was just a very awkward moment. That's all I'm going to say. Disturbing behavior. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. It was just... So, I met her. And, we did our photo together. It was just weird. So I met her, and then we got a photo, and right as I was getting ready to leave, I was going to give her a hug, and she's like, "Oh, no, I don't do hugs, And she was like washing her hands and everything. Apparently she's a germophobic, so it was just so bizarre. I was like, alright. Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about it. It's a bizarre moment. It's one of those bizarre moments. And she had like all these like hand sanitizers with her, and just like going like, it was just weird. So there's a funny story right there. I had no idea. It was... It's just one of those moments. It's just one of those bizarre moments. House of Wax, the 1953. Yeah. The nicest person I've met. Most of the people I've met have been, like, very nice. I'm trying to think. The nicest person. That's a hard one, okay? Because most of the people, other than the Amy Jo Johnson, most of the people I've met were actually kind of nice. If I had to say nice person, well, probably no one would really know who this person is. But everyone always says that the actress Felissa Rose is a sweetheart. Felissa Rose plays the character of Angela in the horror movie Sleepaway Camp. And the rumor is correct. She is like an absolute sweetheart. So it would probably be Felissa Rose. Who was the meanest? The meanest. Probably Chevy Chase. He signed my Christmas Vacation. And my Christmas Vacation DVD. I told him I love that movie. And he just looked at me, and he was just like, he basically shooed me away. Signed my Blu-ray, and he was like, I was like, have a good day. And Linda Blair was another one I've met. She was doing a signing, I think, in promotion for the new Exorcist that came out, the Exorcist Believer. And I asked her, is there any way that she could put "What an excellent day for exorcism," or that line that she says. And she looked at me. Linda Blair looks at me. And she's like, "No, Sweet Dreams Only." So, I'm just like, okay. But weird, after she literally said that she wasn't going to do that, why'd she write it on the photo anyway? Linda Blair is just very, very weird from what I've seen. I think there was one time when she was doing a Q&A, and her handler was basically saying, okay, so we're going to do our Q&A, just to let people know, we're not going to answer any questions about The Exorcist. So if that's mainly what she's promoting, what's the point in going there? Because, like, there's some movies I like that she was in that not, like, Summer of Fear. Anybody know the movie Summer of Fear? I think that was, like, a few years after Exorcist. Not many people are going to know that. Or Boogie Nights. Nobody's going to know what that is. Yeah. Or was it Boogie Nights? I don't know what it was. There was something else that she was in. I can't remember it. But, yeah, she's very, it was like a weird moment. Anyway, Ginger Snaps, Australian Blu-ray release. What's cool about this set is, now the first one's out on Blu-ray, but the sequel and prequel isn't. That's what I think is kind of cool. Got Shivers. The Strangers. Night Train. Slither. Okay, so I'm trying to figure it out. We got What Lies Beneath. Pearl. Identity. I know, from what I've heard, John Cusack is actually going to be in Pennsylvania next month. Pennsylvania is like 3 hours away from where I'm at. I don't know if I'll be able to meet him. Well, we're going to have to see, though. I hope. I think he was supposed to be there months ago, and I think he canceled. Yeah, Bad Santa. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Beavis and Butthead Do America. Matilda. Dodgeball. CSI Vegas Season 1. My Grandfather's. Which one? Every Which Way But Loose in Any Which Way You Can. Another movie. Both of these movies me and my grandfather love watching. We love Clint Eastwood. He's a great actor. Amusement. Not bad. Don't Worry, Darling. Ooh. Alright. Let's talk about a cool instant classic. I know everybody knows this movie, and I know everybody loves this movie. And it's turning 40 years. The Breakfast Club. They've been doing a lot of, like, signings for Breakfast Club lately. Parent Trap. We already showed the original Parent Trap. Here's the remake. Here's the Parent Trap remake, the Lindsay Lohan take. We got Hide and Go Shriek. And All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. Yeah. Freaky. What else we got? Silent Night, Deadly Night, parts 3 to 5. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Ooh. And I think it's next month, the new one comes out. Yep, the Freaky Friday. With Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. Freakier Friday, I cannot wait to see it. Serial Mom. Yeah, I love Gilbert Grape. It's a great movie. It's kind of funny. Now we're just talking about this one. I probably will not get his autograph, but Dan Aykroyd is doing a signing. Which I think he responds to fan mail anyway. But that is movie Coneheads. So, alright, now we're gonna get 2 more rows, and I think we're just about done. Pieces. Comes in like this. Hide and Seek. The Lady in the Water. The first 3 Jurassic Park movies. Unsane. The Cure. The Dentist 1 and 2. Yeah. Good Burger. Tenebrae. And the brand new Texas Chainsaw. I think that's the Netflix movie. Nope. Stepford Wives remake. Firestarter remake. Zombie High. Oh, this is the movie I was talking about earlier. The Birds 2 Land's End. Wizard of Oz. Ambulance. Cocaine Bear. Mrs. Doubtfire. Got Deep Red. Dario Argento. And There's Something About Mary. Dexter New Blood. Steelbook. Alright. to start to getting some signed Blu-rays. I've shown these ones before, but I'll show them again. Nightmare on Elm Street, which is signed by Robert Englund. And we got Friday the 13th, signed by Lar Park Lincoln. That's the first 8 movies. We got The X-Files Season 1 Blu-ray, signed by William B. Davis. Plays the cigarette-smoking man. The Ring, signed by Shannon Cochran. Halloween 2018, signed by James Jude Courtney, who played Michael Myers. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, signed by Gunnar Hansen. We got Willy Wonka Blu-ray, signed by Peter Ostrom, who played Charlie. Veruca Salt, Mike TV, and the Oompa Loompa. All 4 of them signed this Blu-ray for me. You can also check out my meet and greet on YouTube. Up in Smoke, signed by Tommy Chong. Here's a couple more. We got Little Man, signed by Fred Stoller. Leanna Quigley, signed my Return of the Living Dead. What's going on, Red King? Doing alright. Doing alright. And Sean Whaling, signed My People Under the Stairs. We're rich, yeah. Yeah, we're real rich. Matthew Lillard, signed Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that's it. My foot's asleep. Probably out of all the Wes Craven movies, this one was probably my favorite that he did. Deadly Friend, that has Christy Swanson, Anne Ramsey, who was one of the villains in the Goonies, is in that movie. She plays the crazy neighbor. Megan. Dahmer. Sleepwalkers. The Black Phone. Yeah, the Red King. I went to school with him. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Blue versus red. Yeah. Yeah, the Dahmer one, that was actually kind of creepy. It's crazy about what happened at that time. I don't know. We got the Dawn of the Dead remake. Yeah. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. The Barbarian. Yeah. Uh, Final Destination parts 1 to 4. You got what? Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, remove that. Come. See, we were doing so good for a while with the weird people until that dude showed up. Like, come on now. Ah. Got at least a couple more to show. No, 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 no. Not you, Red. Not you. There was somebody else. Someone else came on. Said something weird. Can't remember what his name was now. No, it wasn't you. Oops. I don't even know what the name was. Yeah, Red, you ought to see the kind of weird people that comes on in here. Just like some weird shit going on. Like, anyway, I have 3 more at the show. Jennifer's Body. I think I've already showed that. Old. And the last one. This is pretty interesting. Cause I'm very surprised this movie's not on Blu-ray in America yet. And this is Sweden Blu-ray. Yeah. This is a Sweden Blu-ray, and as far as I know, that country is the only one that released this one on Blu-ray, and it's region-free. And it looks pretty good on Blu-ray, so hopefully maybe in the future the United States will get it on Blu-ray. That is the Dennis the Menace movie. Of course, you know, it's in Sweden and everything. You could put it on in English, of course. Yeah. So I think it was it direct? Yeah, it was directed by Nick Castle. Nick Castle, of course, previously did he played Michael Myers, and then in the original movie, and then of course he came back in the later movies as cameo parts. Christopher Lloyd is in it, who I've met a couple years ago. Very cool guy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This Clyde's been entertaining tonight. What? Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Dude.
Yo, what up?
The comments are crazy in this. What's up, man?
Hey. Oh, she must have pressed by accident.
Paulina did it. Come on, Bluey.
Blue, come in here. Oh, it's okay, okay. Yeah, we're not. Alright.
I forgot how you work this app. I haven't went live on here so long.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
No, I keep getting suspended. No, that reminds you of school, though. Oh, sucks Aaron ain't on here, dude. We could invite him on.
Red has a great left.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got plenty of
Taco said he
laughs.
has a great
Oh,
I used to go to school with this guy. That's how I know him.
we don't talk about stories.
Haven't seen.
Are you drinking diet, my dude?
I am.
Oh, yeah. You know, I can go for a taco right now.
Mm.
You know, you should try working on getting Johnny Depp to sign a Pirates of the Caribbean collection.
Yeah, I sent fan mail with him last year. He signed my Charlie and the Chocolate Factory photo.
I was about to say, I hope Amber Heard didn't sue him for that either.
Believe it or not, I sent her mail.
My dog stepped on a bee.
No.
Hey man, tacos are good. Always get a hard shell, otherwise it's a burrito.
Kay said Peyton no. No for Amber Heard? Is that what you mean?
Amber Turd.
I'm sorry. It's just one of those. It's just one of those moments where I can't think of anyone to write, and you just want to write people like that. So she'll probably not respond anyway. Who knows? Fan mail is not guaranteed.
How do you get how do you send your fan mail out? Do you look up a PO box or something?
Go to fanmailbiz.com. You can find a lot of addresses.
I like turtles. Sorry. Gave me a school flashback.
Even if you pay for it, they don't want. Yeah, that's true.
That's like highway robbery.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you look comfortable? Peyton. get an Oculus and get on VR chat.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. Get on VR chat. We'll have a ball on there.
Taco, get out of my head.
Mm, tacos. Man, what happened to the blue and red war, dude?
I have no idea.
It's like someone stuck a maxi pad on it and called it a day.
Hmm. Red. You said red blooms.
Oh,
No.
TikTok is not the Red King friendly, man. Hyena laugh. Yup. Yup. I got so many laughs, man.
Blue one, I came back with waves and a fire. Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm bad at coming back because I know that water beats fire.
Do you
So
know
I'm kind of
who?
tied there.
Do you know who Alexa Ariana is?
Uh, no.
They left. Someone was requesting to come in by that name.
Ariana Grande. Red forfeits. Oh no, not the forfeit. I'll take the L for it, but I'm gonna still talk mess just because I'm that person. I tell you though, it's either black or red. Those are colors. Yeah, black.
But mine or his?
Oh, they're talking about the tapestry. Unless if they're talking about your pillow, which I think everybody knows what your pillow is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, this is funny. They're just sitting there going at each other, and I'm just watching them. That's great. And my dyslexic self said wrong taco.
Not arguing the
Brown with a side of white porcelain. Tacos know how to be made and eaten. 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 I dropped out of school, don't blame me. Blame that messed up system we were in. Peyton knows all about it. So what's been up, man? Last I saw on Facebook, you was in the hospital and whatnot.
I've been doing a lot better. Mom actually passed away a couple months ago. I think I texted you about the.
Holy shit! Oh, my bad. I'm on TikTok. My ex is in here.
Uh,
Um, yeah, man, we don't talk as often, and Aaron, Aaron's been trying to stay in touch too.
yeah.
Did you know Aaron was homosexual?
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I guessed it from. I'm not gonna sound all messed up or nothing, but I kind of guessed it from the start. You know, it is what it is. The plot thickens. Uh, oh, this is funny. Oh, what trouble did I start coming onto your live, dude? Oh no. Ooh. I like how they're atting her and she's just like silent through the whole thing. Little Who would ever have a tag like that? Putting stuff. Who are you calling a child? I'm older than you. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, okay. We're just awkwardly sitting here watching people go at it. This is funny. He, I didn't call him a child. You know what? Shush. I can be a child, but I have an old soul at the same time. Cash App? Why am I getting Cash App?
think this is one of the best. Oh, thank you.
Oh, blue and blue orchid. What do you get when you mix those two? Red Miss Orchid.
Red Miss Orchard, can I ask why you ended the romance?
Oh. Oh. This is such a long story.
I am still waiting. I didn't end it, he did.
You know, hmm. Oh, now they're all looking at me, man. The last time? Yeah, no, yeah, the last time. What about the two times before that? It's not what I did, it's what she did is what caused it. But we don't talk about it.
I made my.
Yeah, I know you made amends and whatnot. That's why me and you still talk, but not like talk. If you didn't make amends with said person, you probably wouldn't be in this live. I sound like such a D bag, man. Nope, not happening. What do you mean, nope, not happening? Oh, no, no. Uh, distance. Distance is the killer of all things. Especially when you gotta deal with tornadoes.
Make tacos. At least she didn't block you at distance.
I mean, for a short point, or for a point in time, I had her blocked.
Hmm.
Okay, why text me on Messenger when you're it? I don't get it. By the way, tornadoes are that bad. I do not do things that lift me off the ground. I like the ground, thank you. Only time I leave the ground is when I'm in water. Blue, don't you say anything. Block. That's why you put a letter and then the stars. I call them stars because they're on the keypad when you dial a phone. rather drown. I can swim, thank you. Oh, blue and blue. I can't get over the thought of that. Blue and blue orchid.
You know.
They're playing the. Oh, hold on. I mean, hurricanes are fun. I walk around in hurricanes. They don't have tornadoes, they're hurricanes.
Known for dating what?
Not available for dating. Right. Yeah. That blue orchid's definitely gonna run away. Oh, surf's up, man.
He gonna get blown away. Hmm. The hyena is back.
Oh, dude. uh, see, blue, you could have put, or I'm sorry, let me clarify. Blue orchid, you could have put F dash 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 and then a U instead. Oh, great.
Reminds me of
So, we're gonna watch some Blues Clues. Dude, whatever happened to Steve, man?
I don't know. I know he does conventions in real life. I mean,
Don't want her comment blocked, so she'll message me privately and leave everybody else out the loop. You just can't do that, man.
that's Steve Stewart. Yeah, I know he was in a band for a while,
No.
and I think he came back and did that new show, that new series that came out. Yeah.
You act like, wait. Tell you. It's called ego. That's what that was. As I think all men do, we lie about how we feel. Wow, both of them. You just got Peyton here just watching everything unfold, man. This is
Ah,
just like, yep, I'm here. Just
I don't know.
Old relationship stuff.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna follow her soon.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, it was pretty perfectly timed. Oh, the curiosity. Let's just picture Blue and Blue Orchid together. I just see a whole ocean of blue and orchids. Wait, is Blue dating Taco? Is that what I'm getting from this?
I think they're just friends.
I mean, Blue Orchid was a blonde at one point, so.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Stop it right now.
Jesus, stop. Uh, Jeez.
He was in love with his ex.
Blue? Yeah.
Yeah. I like being single.
Taste the rainbow. Ew. Oh. Blue Orchid's hair tastes like Skittles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. Oh.
Not Skittles.
Oh, just walk into the club, Skittles.
I would possibly agree.
Oh. It's,
Colors would be Skittles.
Oh, what was it? Black, blonde, blue. I can't remember what other color she had in her hair, but I know it was definitely rainbow worthy. You look like you about to fall asleep in your chat, man.
Nope.
Good. The tealish green, a red. Yep, you were tasting rainbows today, boys and ladies. Oh, I feel like I'm a horrible person.
haven't done purple, so I can't be Skittles.
Well, get on it, Violet. Let her tell you, I act no other way as I've always been this way. I did a purple. Oh, great. You want to mix blue and red, and we can get some purple going.
So DM Barney.
I love you. Oh. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're out of the loop on something here. Listen here. Different here. I can't get over the whole cream pie reference. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh no.
Yo, why did you come up with that name, bro? He's still in here. I don't.
Oh no, maybe one day he was feeling creamy.
Peyton, it's his specialty. Gotcha. He changes his week every. You see here, Peyton, I'm a lot like biology. I'm a fungi. Change his name, like. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The taco wants some blue orchid now. The fungi on your toenails just. Bleh. Oh, come on, man. What are you making?
Mozzarella sticks.
Stop. Here, let me bite you. You know, that touchy, awkward subject.
Where I'm at is 11:44. That's what time it is.
I don't know, Blue. Blue and Blue Orchid go together. You can go make you some mouthwash. Clean the smell of tacos out your mouth. Oh, I'm so horrible. Oh. Oh. Distance. The fact that I understand that there's nothing around you and there's like, I don't know. Broccoli is not legal where you're at.
What's with that
We
face?
have technology.
Get in the corner.
No, that's not you. That's synthetic. You go to an actual shop and grab it with your special license. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Speaking of, don't mind me if you hear some coughing. You must live in California or something. Oof. Are we talking about blue or taco? I mean, blue orchids attracted the frying pan, so they're not talking about no, they're not. No, no, they're not. Nope. Peyton, what kind of viewers you got on here?
I don't know.
You sworn off women. Um, yeah, from the stories you have told me. Mm, mm, this face. Nasty. Oh? Like school friends or just like people he met on here?
There's just people I met on here.
They want to leave you good and red. Okay. Mm, I got. Are you sure it's only crazy women? Because you've. You've. She's probably behind her phone bagging up right now. Ooh. Kay got Peyton fever. Go on, Peyton. Shoot your shot, dog. Yeah, as he stays silent.
I'm listening to all the craziness that's going on. Hey, what's going on? One of my coworkers.
For whatever reason, I thought his username said Diddy. But again, I'm dyslexic, so.
He's a pretty nice guy. I work with him. Well, thank you, Kay.
Yeah, all right. Peyton is innocent. He could be an angel, but when we were kids, man, dude, I still have that photo of us in class. Uh, Peyton, did you ever date Kim?
No, we were just friends.
Uh, yeah, you should have hopped on that, dude. I was actually curious back then to see where y'all two would go. Because, I mean, y'all are like a lot closer than me and her were.
Honestly, I don't think she was really interested in me. We summer school of 2012, she was just mad at me for no reason.
Todd, 2012 was a good year.
It was during summer school when
Dude, I still talk to her.
she doesn't do what she used to do back then. I mean, I talk to her every once in a while.
Define what she used to do.
Like, just get mad at me for no apparent reason.
Oh, you gotta think, at the time, we were all teenagers, man. So, teenage girl, emotions everywhere. You don't want to get. Dude, I was caught in that crossfire so many times. Always tried to play the matchmaker. You know what? That is true. That is very true. This is good to know. Oh my. I was only. I have no clue what that means. But yeah, you know how Kim's married, right?
Yeah, I know she's married. I know she got 2 kids.
Yeah, and yet every time her and her man get in an argument, she's hitting me up like, if I were to drop everything and just move straight to you, would you take me? I'm just like, I don't know. That is like a very, like, I don't know how my exes like stay stuck on me, but
She's been coming to my job.
wait, what?
Probably doing driver's license related stuff. She came to my job twice with her man.
Mm. My bad, I got a Snapchat and it hit some nerves. Okay. If I'm gonna give you a description of what she was like when we were kids or to now, that either way, blonde. Nowadays, I mean, she's a little bit on the big side because, you know, having 2 kids does that. Uh, don't know how tall she is. Blue eyes, you know, the usual blonde chick. The conversations started dying, man. What's the issues here? Shining boots, man. Sounds like he's in the military or cowboy or something, you know. You better spit polish my shoes, boy.
Hey, I'm is back.
Mm. Yeah, we're talking about blue. Yeah, boy, we're gonna talk that country talk. No, 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 I didn't just hear that.
What?
The little chime on the toaster oven. A ding. Oh, that was gold. He gonna eat him some mozzarella sticks. Now you're telling me munchies hit different? Match weekends registration sign up for. What am I signing up for?
Mm.
Oh.
You're
Yeah. Yeah. You got the Chucky laugh.
yeah. Your face is like, what the fuck?
Oh. Oh, why is TikTok so strict on the things you say
Water.
on here, man? Oh. It pains me that I have to hold my commentary dialect back, man. It's so painful. Cause that sounded like something, and I was just like, no, not on live. I think Cream Pie should change their user next time to Creamy Armpit. Just the thought. As the audience grows silent. Share. Dude, I was literally about to hop in a studio session before I got on here.
What happened to Kane? I guess they're going to bed for the night. Well, I know it's still early. She's 3 hours from my time.
You know, I could say something about it. Look. K, and then put a Y after that. And we all know everybody likes jelly. And then you put that on a taco, and then you get a cream pie for dessert. Ooh. They're an hour behind us.
I know Kay. You know, she's 3 hours behind. She's in California.
K is Pookie. Oh no, don't do relationships now. We don't talk about relationships.
Taco is 1 hour behind. No, that I did know.
El Taco. Restricted theme may be uncomfortable. However, restricted to tag. Okay, got it. I got caught. I got caught smoking a ciggy boo. That's what happened.
It probably just restricted.
It did. It usually, from what I hear, it lasts about 10 minutes and then.
Because whenever I smoke a cigarette, I think it's the smoke effects.
No. Just, so they try to make TikTok as kid friendly as possible, so any tobacco use is kind of prohibited on here. No, I got I had a video on my page that got unrecommended because of use of tobacco. Wacky tobacco. The fact that you can eat mozzarella sticks at this hour and not have to worry about waking up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom is insane, dude. Angela's a killer.
Is mozzarella sticks? I don't know what that says. there's K.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Euphemism. Okay. The relationships.
We're just sitting here.
Euphemize. Euphemize? Oh, I know what the comments will say. They say you wouldn't have spelling problems if you didn't drop out of school. Like, shh, I know. I was a bad speller even in school. Oh, all this. I'm gonna puke. All the pooky talk. Ugh. So what's up with your love life, Peyton? Where's your woman?
Still single.
Thought you were dating someone.
Mm-mm.
You just ain't looking.
Dating just seems too difficult to handle.
You know, it depends on who it is.
Bro.
If it's someone that you can vibe with, man, and you don't see any red flags, then that's your person right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pain really does. Shit, maybe Peyton and Blue Orchid can. Oh, that is such a distance. Peyton, I'm gonna tell you from experience, man. Proceed with caution if you do decide you want to start dating. Because one minute they can be there, and the next Yeah.
Probably sign off for the night. Like my battery's about to die.
No, I get that, man.
So I gotta be to work in 8 hours.
You better go to sleep, dog.
Mm.
Alright, man, take it easy.
I'll probably go live tomorrow.
Yeah, if I'm not busy, I'll join.
Yeah.
Be easy, dude.